Hey guys, starting my videos from the parking garage feels a little weird, but sometimes you gotta just do the unthinkable, and it is what it is. So I have to be honest with you guys, I am not really feeling the whole being in the office every day kind of vibe. I am not really liking it, and I don't know if I just need a week or two to try and adjust and kind of, get acclimated to work, sleep again, or what this is going to mean, but not a fan at all. So anyway, I realize that that's something that I should not be complaining about, so please understand that I'm just voicing my emotions to you guys. That's it. I'm always honest about how I'm feeling about stuff, and right now I'm sure a lot of people can agree with me that doing the work home thing it's a lot to try to get used to again. So anyway, so what I want to talk about today is, I've been thinking about doing a video about the Gabbie Hanna situation and all of that, but I don't know if I'm going to do a dedicated video on her, but when it comes to Gabbie and kind of tying that to a larger topic, this is something I've realized with a lot of YouTubers that I've subscribed to and unsubscribed, from over all the years that I've been watching YouTube. Something for me as a watcher of YouTube, as a subscriber, I had realized that I would get very tired of if I felt like I was constantly doing mental gymnastics trying to watch someone's channel, I would lose interest. And I know a lot of YouTubers incorporate outrage marketing. I've discussed that on my channel before. That's just what they do. They want to get your attention, no matter if it's positive or negative, and they don't care how they get it as long as people are talking about them. But for me as the viewer, I don't want to feel like I am constantly trying to figure out, what in the hell is this person talking about? What is going on where none of this content makes sense? It doesn't correlate. It doesn't reconcile. I just don't understand what the message is or what the purpose is. Once I start feeling like that is when I will disengage and completely just, usually before I disengage, I will get frustrated and then unsubscribe. Now I will tell you guys, there have been YouTubers that I've talked about on my channel that have done that. And if you look back at my videos on the playlist Opinionated, you'll be able to figure out the ones that they're constantly getting into it with other people, they're causing trouble. Like, those kinds of creators, just I always call it mental gymnastics just because that's the best way to describe it, at least in my opinion it is. So it's just a lot, and I think when when I think of the term mental gymnastics, people always say, oh, if you looked at it in a dictionary, so-and-so's photo would be next to it. And I really feel like Gabbie Hanna's photo would be next to Outrage marketing and mental gymnastics. Because really, like, I don't understand how she can continue to just go on and on and on and on and on. She has proven that she's not a good person. She has proven that she, like, let's talk about keeping text message screenshots for like 5 years. That is very weird to me. I've never felt the need to save screenshots from someone that I consider a friend. Even if they're not a good friend or a best friend, if I put the title or the tag friend on you, I should never feel like I need to save screenshots of anything to do with you. That is weird. And if you are screenshotting someone's conversation with you or saving receipts against this person, you need to find a hobby. Unless you are scared for your personal safety, where I know that sometimes those scenarios can definitely come across where receipts are required. If you're just saving receipts for a rainy day against someone that you consider a friend, I would encourage you to take a second look at that and maybe try to help yourself, because that's sad. But sometimes I do look at these situations and think of the changing landscape of YouTube as a whole. And we've seen these creators come across that do the outrage marketing and, constantly make people feel like they are gaslighting them and manipulating their audience and all of the kind of things that commentary channels talk about often. I do feel like subscribers as a whole are kind of tired of it. They're kind of worn out from that era of YouTube. And, just feeling like every YouTuber is screaming for attention and stomping up and down. It's just, when there's so much nonsense on one platform, the audience at large is going to eventually get tired of that. And I do feel like one of the, if you want to call her a crusader of anything, I think Gabbie Hanna could be a crusader when it comes to people being tired of outrage marketing and people overusing, Gabbie Hanna overuses the word gaslighting and narcissist more than I've ever seen anyone else use those words. It's wild, especially when you look at her own behavior and her own history. Those words should not be in her daily vocabulary, that is for sure. So anyway, it is hot, hot, hot outside today. The last 24 hours, the last 24 hours have, I would actually, more than that. Yesterday morning, Axel, his tummy was upset, so he hasn't been feeling very good, and so I went, I've been going home at midday for him and making sure that he's taken out in the middle of the day. So, I think on top of being back to work full time, also coming home at lunch and just kind of feeling like I'm running all over the place and I don't have a lot of time in the evenings. When I get home, I do feel a little frazzled from that as well. But luckily, I'll be taking some time off at the end of the month. After my transition is complete, I will take some time off, and I'm very excited for that. So, lots of relaxation, lots of, spending days at the pool, filming, getting stuff done around the house. I really just want to soak up the time that I have and not overwhelm myself, but definitely make good use of the time and be nice and organized for moving into the next chapter. But anyway, I'm gonna stop at the grocery store, get something for dinner. We're probably just gonna do like pasta, something really easy, because honestly I don't feel like cooking tonight, so I need to go by and do that. But I did want to toss this out there to you guys and get your thoughts on, this whole idea of just how do you feel as a YouTube subscriber once you're watching a YouTuber and you feel like they are starting to, like, every time you watch their channel, it's just like mental gymnastics trying to figure out, what they're talking about and like what the point of what's the point of the video? Like, you're not even making any sense. Like, you're all over the place. You're lying and, just spreading nonsense all over the place. How do you feel as a subscriber? Especially if you were used to, at some point, seeing some decent content from that creator. Is it frustrating for you? Do you just not care and you just unsubscribe? Do you wait to see a pattern of this type of behavior before you unsubscribe? Do you tell the YouTuber how you feel before you leave? Or, how do you guys handle it? Because I just feel like, Lord, if you're making me do some mental gymnastics, I gotta get out of there, But either way, let me handle my stuff, go by the grocery store, get some dinner done, and then get my little behind home. But I wanted to put this out there. So if you liked it, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.